What up, y'all? It's Andre, Big CEO Reed,
Shanika Reed.
and we back again with Garage Bible Talks. We outside with it. We got Bubba with us. Real word, real life, for all ears that can hear, from
From the
mouth of a
mouth of a
young
young
black
black
man.
man and a young black woman.
We just read what we just read James 3,
Yes.
and what I got from it, I thought it was super powerful, especially as I'm working on using my tongue. But it talks a lot about your tongue and how important it seems like it's a small thing, but it can push you to fire, to devil, it can push you towards God. And when we speaking or we're being teachers or we're being priests or we're speaking the word, God has a higher standard for us because we're leading people, and we got to make sure we're not leading them to sin and through sin. We have to make sure we're leading them with actual God word, and it's being pure. And that was just something I took from it, making sure I'm always using my tongue to say positive things to myself, to my family, to others, whenever I'm quote unquote teaching or leading. But yeah, that's what I got.
Yeah, I think it's important that us men and women of God, that when we get ready to go into communication, that we go in prayer and ask the Holy Spirit to lead us in our communication so that we can be more mindful of the things that we speak unto others. So that's super powerful. Um, I loved that portion of James. What also stood out to me was wisdom. I'm one to always pray for wisdom and knowledge, and always, to speak on it, and very grateful for the wisdom. But I'm glad that James 3 pointed out that there's a difference between worldly wisdom and wisdom that's from the heavens. And you got to sit back and you got to check yourself, and you got to ask yourself, is your wisdom, when you're pouring out your wisdom, is it full of fruit? Is it compassionate? Like, are you coming from a good place? Like, you shouldn't be selfish in your wisdom. Like, those negative traits aren't held within your wisdom. So I think it's really important. If you're unsure, go back into James 3 and get a breakdown of what it looks like to be leading with worldly wisdom, or to be leading with the wisdom that comes directly from God. So that's something that I want to check into when it comes to my place of wisdom, where I'm pouring from. And I think it all ties in with the mouth. So being more mindful of where's that wisdom coming from, and being mindful of the things that we speak when we're teaching people. So
Facts, facts. Especially, I look at how I call myself being a leader or a teacher when it comes to teaching people boxing, or getting in shape. I'm always making sure that I'm looking at what I'm doing first off, and I'm learning the facts. I'm not just I know. You okay, Bubba? I'm not just giving off stuff, right? I'm not doing it with the intention of getting paid. I'm doing it with the intention of growing others. I'm doing it when my intention is pure, is really to help someone, is really to see they spark. Then you do the work more. You make sure what you're giving people is real, is credible. You're not giving people false information because you truly care about them. So just for me, I just look at it like, yeah, make sure I'm doing this with love, or don't call yourself a teacher.
yeah,
But yeah, y'all, that's all I got. Y'all get outside. It's nice. I'm glad the summer is starting to be here.
today's the first day of summer.
Today the first. I heard Mariah say that. All right, today the first day of summer. So get out here on the first day of summer, y'all. Peace.
Peace.